So guys, reacting to Psycho Dad Runs for President. It's a 33-minute video. Apparently whoever wins gets the new iPhone 12. I didn't even know that the iPhone 12 was out. I haven't seen anything about it. Let me know guys, does it look cool? I mean, that has to be a couple K though right there, because I know the iPhone X is like 1,000. So. But again guys, I want to decide how he has all this money to give away. Yeah, with the presidential thing guys, please be smart about it, you know. Don't base your vote off of who you like, who you don't like. Base it off who would do best for the country. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about who's going to do the best for our country, you know. Not who you like or who you don't like.
Is anyone actually going to openly say who they're voting for? Yeah, I'm voting for Biden. Trump, you are good for Trump. There you go. You got our two leaders. Biden and Trump, stand up at the podium.
Biden. Okay, just remember about that when you go to vote. Vote for who you think would do best for your country, not who you like and who you don't like. Because when people do that, that's how we get bad presidents. Look at all the shit Obama's done. And Trump has done good stuff so far. Yeah. I don't know, I think this is stupid to do a presidential debate.
Guys, the iPhone 12 isn't even out yet. This is one of the most sought out pieces of technology. Right now, it's going to be very hard to get.
I wish I could get it. I wish I could get an iPhone 12. I still only have an iPhone 6s Plus. But it's not love, don't get me wrong. The video quality's good. I do like it. It's just, you know. Make sure you check out the other video I uploaded like 2-ish hours ago now. 2-ish hours. Or 2-ish, actually.
What are you basing your decisions off of right now?
Actually, my first decision was based off because he really right in on there, and he's also been telling me a little bit of secrets around here, so...
Intelligence gathering, I like that, I like that. See, I'm not like my opponent where I just pick people that are already devoted to debates already. I want diversity. I like that. Different walks of life. Perfect, that's the way you do it. Well, that's why I'm choosing Jason next. He's a young father. Young father. About the people that are closest to him. The children. Dang. My own GF. I'll pick you. Now, you're going on to the Republic. Join the Republic. Jeffrey.
I'm a Republican. But it's not about that guy's politics. See, that's the thing too with politics. Like, that could get very messy in the world of YouTube. You know, everyone putting out their opinions. And it's never good to do anything with politics on YouTube. You know, try to stay away from that if you could. I know sometimes it might be hard, especially with the presidential election coming up. You're going to be seeing everything about that. I don't even watch the debates because I don't care. I don't know who I like, who's done good for the country so far. So, I love vanilla.
Alright, time is up. It's caffeinated. Enough said. If everybody wants a little energy boost, they're going to seek out the cocoa bean.
You can't have a good root beer float without vanilla ice cream.
Why would you want vanilla when you could go
30 minutes.
to the highest level chocolate?
Thanksgiving's coming up, and many Americans usually sit around the table to have pumpkin pie.
Or chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, regular chocolate.
I do like chocolate cream pie. I will say that on Thanksgiving. I like apple ice cream. Apple pie with vanilla ice cream and whipped cream though.
Okay, being a mom and being around a lot of children, that is the #1 flavor pick.
Chocolate ice cream in general tastes better.
I do like chocolate too, don't get me wrong. Like, if you ever had an ice cream cake that they have the chocolate on the bottom, right? Then the crunchies that I really love. I love those crunchies. And then vanilla.
I would rather get a chocolate milkshake over a vanilla milkshake. And that was like, yeah, I almost get it. Chocolate milkshake's delicious, but like...
Yeah, I do like chocolate milkshakes. They're all good. And strawberry milkshakes. I feel like strawberry don't get, you know, enough love. Strawberry ice cream's good. Strawberry milkshake. Strawberry milk.
You have diet, blue. You have exercise. Discuss. Let's kick it off.
Okay, the very popular diet out right now is keto. To high fat, low carb.
Exercise produces endorphins, which encourages a positive mental health state.
Slim fast is another way of losing.
I mean, they are being safe from this, but again, with the fans. And I thought he was supposed to get fans. I mean, I hope he changed his mind with the whole fans thing, because again, with coronavirus numbers going up, and stores, man, like stores are selling out shit again too. Toilet paper, paper towels, like those are all going again. Pandemic's like it's starting to, seems like it's coming back a little bit. By the way, my uncle is doing better. He's eating better. He doesn't have any symptoms of the corona, because he did have that, does have that, so that's good. He's doing better, which I'm happy about. So yeah, just an update for you guys.
Unfortunately, it sounds like she was arguing for the opposing party. I'm really looking for a leader who can guide us in whether buying blue or renting red is the better option for the people. Discuss. Investing in your own equity.
Who do you guys think's gonna win in your opinion? You don't cheat.
You can just buy your own house and have your own freedom. That's what the country's about, right?
Sometimes I can't afford things right away, but I want to try them out anyway. So like power tools, for instance, I'll go and rent a power tool, and if it works, I know in the future, okay, when I have enough money, I'll go buy the item. I want a country of people
That's
who are
my idea.
confident to buy.
But who? Is that even a thing though? Do people actually rent power tools? I never heard of that.
Standing. I want a country of confident people.
Renting also helps the economy.
Buyers are ultimately those who rent. So they
I mean, renting is good for when you're starting off in the world, I'd say, because you know you're getting out.
Let's say you want to go jet skiing for the day. I'm going to rent a jet ski rather than buy because I might not use it again.
I would much rather research an item and buy it
Certain things, yeah, like when you go on vacation, you might rent a car there wherever you go.
So you may therefore
Like Ashley said with the jet ski.
rent it to check it out on any item, to tell you the truth.
This stands for independence. The only way you're going to get independence is by owning your property. Thank you. Got it for the thank you.
I myself, being young, once moved out of my parents' house, I could not afford to buy a home. So what did I do? I rented a place, and I also liked that place. I upgraded to another place where I could rent, and honestly, I had just as much independence renting as I could have buying.
Talking about being young and stupid, I was young and stupid. I rented on my phone. Now I can't even break it without paying extra to play it out.
Electronics sometimes they break and then you go mad, you know. But if you rent your electronic, you know, right, I'm going to get the better one in the future. I don't have to keep this one because
Can you even rent electronics? I feel like it's not a thing, renting freaking power tools. I mean, if that's a thing, guys, let me know. But I feel like it's not a thing.
so many instances we see lawsuits between landlord-tenant disputes or with renting.
If I'm renting a property and I want to get rid of it, I don't have to wait for someone to come in and buy it off of me.
If I want to bust something, I can. If I want to add something, I can. If I want to tear my yard up, I can.
If you are an owner of a house, you could rent it. So there's a useful purpose there for renting. I ran out.
Unfortunately, that to me sounded like you had to initially buy
No,
your rent
already
out.
had it. Already had it.
The school system is important, but I'm not so convinced about the school system in a traditional sense. I'm just open to education of all kinds for our
I'm gonna
youth.
turn the brightness
I
up.
would like to hear from you why you think going to school physically is the better option. And Red, I would prefer to hear why you think remote learning digitally would be preferable.
When I was in school, I was a kid that was constantly bullied for how I looked, how I talked.
The problem with remote learning is that you're going to have to rely on parents to be supervising them.
For remote learning, there's no limit to what you can learn. You can access anything.
Are you sitting there playing with your Game Boy or your Nintendo, things like that? You can't guarantee that, but when you're in school, you have an instructor that's going to follow you around, point his finger at you and say, look.
I think going to school is better for kids, because kids could, you know, he's right, you get distracted easily with games, your phones. So, I mean, yes, it's for, like right now with Corona, it's safe, you know. It is will keep you safer, especially if you have like little siblings at home who are toddlers or babies. Like,
Media world. In the country I'm trying to
that might be better, you know.
girls that are confident, they can go to school, overcome, learn, get bullied, overcome it. Games that will teach you how to do math and English, make it more fun and entertaining for kids to learn while they're at home. These households.
I mean, yeah, there's apps, you know, like ABC Mouse is a big thing for little kids. So yeah, there are apps and games, but still.
When kids are grouped together, especially high schoolers, you have to worry about violence and fighting amongst each other. Hey, am I upset? I'm very proud.
Tried to milk the cow too many times, guys. I'm not gonna let that fly anymore. I actually want fun to be included in our policy plan. However, I'm torn between two different outlets. Blue, I would love to hear what you think about drinking. Why that is the better option to have a good time. And Red, I would love to hear why smoking a little something something is the best way to have
Yeah, but with the smoking, that can lead you to do other hardcore drugs, you know, like cocaine, heroin, meth, you know, pill. Well, I mean, not pills. Pills is like where you starve and then you do higher stuff. Because what if, you know, you can't get your hands on weed and you want that, you know, something that makes you feel good, then you'll go for other drugs, you know. Ultimately, like, that's how it happens with drug use. You know, it starts off by little, and then you go for the hardcore drugs, since that's what you can get. You know? That's why alcohol, you know, it is safer. I would prefer alcohol over, you know, that, even though I hate drinking, I hate alcohol. But
Has so many health benefits, not just the negative side of it. I don't know much about it. I tried to like use my confidence and say that it was good for you.
You're too pure for politics, Karen.
I tried. Sorry, guys.
I'm indifferent about
22
cell phone
minutes.
technology. Red, I would like to hear you guys advocate for why you think our country would thrive without cell phones. No cell phones.
I don't know who I think is gonna win right now.
Why are cell phones
I feel like I vote when it gets down to the last few people because it's easier. I know you may think, well, Kelly, that's cheating, but I don't know.
halfway between in a very rural area? So what would happen then if she didn't have that cell phone to utilize to call someone who could take care of the issue?
Drinking and driving used to be the #1 leading cause of people dying in accidents, but today it's cell phone from people not paying attention while they're on the road.
That's real stuff, guys. PSA, don't text and drive. I know all you guys do it.
I would never text or drive. I don't drive, but I would never. And when I'm in the car with my mom, she has me, you know, text for her and respond to people. So do that. If you're with someone in the car, have them respond for you. You know.
I'm gonna have to get what she needs if she forgets it when she forgets it.
There's thousands of young people being forced to do labor in other countries to make this cell phone device that you enjoy to use.
Phones have many different apps, many different ways that you can enjoy your company with other people. I've had so many different apps like Flappy Bird. I had so much fun in high school with that. You're stuck on your phone so much that you won't go outside. As of right now, there are no businesses in our country that outsource the child, nor do they manufacture cell phones. So in our country, we can create laws that inhibit this and create good American.
I don't know. I think this is a stupid competition video, in my opinion, with the debate. Because it's like you're making, almost kind of like making fun of the debate. Well, I mean, I don't know if I should say making fun, but I mean, even Jesse said it in the description, a mock debate. Like, you're making a mockery of the debate. Like, come on. This is important. This is what's really gonna, you know, make or break our country now. You know, and we can't afford to let our country go down.
So it seems there's only one remaining member of the Republican Party. Many countries are known for their food. America with their burgers, their fast food. You got fish and chips in the UK and Japanese sushi. Red, I want to hear why you are a proponent of eating out at restaurants. And Blue, I want to hear from you that cooking at home is how American people are going to eat their dinners.
If I want to call Daddy to make some chili, I can because
That's tomorrow.
oh my God, yes, of course, great, I can do that because he made it. He's making it tomorrow. If I want it tomorrow,
Isn't that going out and eating?
it's hopefully he's making it at his house.
You live here?
He lives here.
Yeah, but you know, you're going out and eating.
It's homemade.
That's not his house. Shut up. You know, he's in the house.
I know.
I'm sorry, I was getting distracted by this comedy show over here. So when they're still laughing at me. Shut up, you clown. When you go out and eat, you get an experience like no other. You get to interact with humans, you get to interact with people, have fun. Now before the argument comes about how restaurants and eating out are good for business, I just want to say that agriculture is also good for business. I can socialize. I've already gone on that topic.
And by night now you save money, so that's a plus to, you know. Let's go to eat out once in a while, like, get different foods so you don't get to your house, you know. Well, you could eat most foods in restaurants, cook in your house, but why? You know, sometimes, you know, it's just more relaxing, go out, have someone else cook for you, wait on you. You know, you don't have to worry about cleaning up. Sometimes once in a while it's good, you get a break.
You going out to dinner,
You know, we all need breaks once in a while.
you're trusting these people will have your safety in mind, and that they will trust that you are having clean food and safe for you to eat. Republican Party has been defeated. I was just digging for stuff there. It was getting nasty. You were on your last light for a minute. I was alone. My party left me, so I had to dig for what I got. Jeffrey, you're our party leader. I'd like you to decide who will be going onto the other side. How many? 3.
New Jimmy Dean casserole bites. All the flavors of a breakfast casserole.
Republicans are good people. I feel like I've just heard, like, from my parents, like, Democrats have done some stupid shit. And where I live, it's we sadly live in a Democrat state. Now, I'm not trying to say all Democrats are bad, but come on, guys.
They're announcing that this week. The breakdown
I mean, it doesn't matter. Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter. Your political views, it's not important in life, except when it comes down to a presidential election. But you know, whatever. Like, if your boyfriend, girlfriend's Republican, you're Democrat, like, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Who gives a fuck?
I want to hear why a female is better than a male. Hey, we got some good streams out there. Other countries that are trying to take advantage of us need a strong military. If we're talking about strength, we should talk about the pain that women can withstand that men cannot. I've witnessed a woman give birth in front of my eyes, and to say that a woman can't read a military is insane. It's insane.
Yeah, women, like, they the ones that give birth to the children,
Because of the trauma that women go through when they give birth, they actually have a certain secretion of hormones that actually blocks them from remembering how painful it actually was.
During quarantine, didn't you have to backtrack and ask Ashley if this was okay? Did you not? Yes or no?
Ah,
Seconds. I couldn't think of anything else.
I don't know who that dude is. You guys know who that dude is? In your orange shirt?
Hearing you argue in favor of why YouTube is a better platform for our country. In red, I like you guys arguing why Storyfire is a better platform for our country. The aspect of Storyfire being better is the key that you can say whatever you want, do whatever you want. YouTube is open to everybody. It's competition. It's a free market. Not only can help people that have a passion for writing, but a passion for video making. You can do both, and you can thrive with either one, and you can make a little bit of money out of it.
I mean, both platforms are good, you know. Both platforms have their issues, but both platforms both have their, you know, up. So, like, there are good things about them, you know.
I want to change my vocabulary, my language, just to satisfy a platform when I could just do whatever I want on Storyfire.
You're going to have to do this in any walk of life. If you're going to get a job, you're going to have to curve your language and the use that they have for it if you're going to be in a professional environment. If you want to talk
True.
about anything,
I mean, that is true. Like, when you have, I'm sure a lot of you have jobs like at grocery stores or clothing stores, wherever you work. I'm sure, you know, you have those rules where you can't swear either. So you have to think about that too when it comes to your work. You know, YouTube, you know, is a job for a lot of people. You know, it's because it may be a fun job. That doesn't mean there's still rules and regulations like a regular job. You know, people don't think about that.
the platform is still in its early stages. YouTube's already advanced to the point that it doesn't need that much more renovation or innovation to it. Storyfire still has more to go.
Why would I want to be a fake version of myself when I could just be a real version of myself on Storyfire? I'm losing half the camera in my face already. I totally forgot about the blaze and the social feed and everything. I forgot about it.
There's 3 left. We're going to weed this down to 2 possible candidates representing each party. Each person is responsible for 3 points.
I hope Republican wins. I mean, if it doesn't matter, it's like it's a real thing. But
Efficient means of travel, traveling by plane, blue, or traveling by car, red. Planes, they're faster. This is also more
yeah, but you can't really compare it to, because planes you travel out of country. You can't really drive to other countries. I mean, because a lot of times planes go through the ocean. I mean, some, like Canada, I'm sure you can drive to. Mexico. Like, there's a few places you could drive to, but, like, a lot of places you have to take plane and go to other countries. So, like, that's not really a fair comparison. That's hard to, you know, you can't say one's better than the other. You know, that's kind of a stupid one.
just reaching back and snatching your kid bald-headed because he can't leave his brother alone. There are the things I remember from driving in a car, right? You're not going to take me for that because you can remember. Leave your brother alone, right? So, no. So what's the angle? Why is the angle is, and I don't want to, you know, copy what my partner said over here, but if I want
14 minutes.
Hardee's, or I want to stop at Burger King, or I want to stop at McDonald's, my opponent is promoting the aspect of using an airplane. And again, I could drink on an airplane. I can't drink driving, but I understand the complexity of drinking and driving, so I wouldn't do it. I was just throwing that out a little hit for my opponent. Let's get back to your point now. Okay. But again, when you're sitting in a vehicle of your own, you can do what you want. You remember back in the day, and some of the older people, again, I'm throwing it out there, remember the little games that your kids could play? They little peg games, things like that. They could sit there, they could enjoy their stuff. If they have to go to the bathroom, they don't have to walk up to the lavatory in the front of an airplane or the back of an airplane. We can stop, enjoy. And if I asked your mother to drive, I could drink, right? No, I can't drink in a vehicle.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, if you're a passenger, I feel like you should be able to drink because you're not driving. You're not putting them at risk. I just never understood you can't have an open thing of alcohol in the car. I don't know. I don't know, maybe it makes sense. I think Jeffrey's going to win. I don't know, because Jeffrey's been going strong.
You'd rather live in Jeffrey's vision for our country or Jason's version for our country? What is your official leader name? Director.
Ambassador. I just want to be a friendly leader, someone that you can confide in.
What is the name of our country? Paradiso. Tomorrowland. What is the country's bird?
Red-tailed hawk. Falcon, because they're fast.
What does our flag look like?
All black.
Is there any emblem? Anything?
No. Our flag will have the falcon on it, and we will love that because it will have a nice color scheme of blue and black.
What is the national anthem of our country, Jeffrey? Well, we haven't written it yet, but it's going to be developed by Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's Taylor
Our
Swift.
national anthem will be Party Rock by LMFAO.
Oh, I like that.
How do you greet someone in our country, and how do you say goodbye to somebody in our country? With a wink, and then a wink in the other eye. Okay.
I can't wink in my right eye, but like, it's more comfortable for my left eye.
And that's bye.
What's bye? Alright. Oh, double snap. I like that. There's only 3 animals in our country. Dogs, cheetahs, and whales. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, obviously, one has to be a falcon. Elephants, because they cry, and, like, they're real. I like them. And giraffes, because they're fun to look at.
Alright. In each dwelling, there can only be
10
5
minutes.
things. What 5 things are in your country's dwellings? PlayStation, an Xbox, a Nintendo Switch, a TV, and a computer.
Table to eat at. Carpet, you know, a fan, air condition, a fridge.
So a man kills a child in your country. What is the punishment for him? Depends what the child did. Say it was just a brutal murder for no reason. What is the punishment for the man? Wait, the child did a brutal murder? No, the man killing a child. How are you punishing the man?
What would the child do?
So it's a very case by case. Law and order. It's gonna be law and order. We're gonna have laws, and we're gonna have order, and we're gonna prosecute.
Law and order. We're gonna have law. We're gonna have laws. We're gonna have order. I love Jeffrey though. He's hilarious. Guys, go subscribe to Big Brother. He's so close to 1 million subscribers. Let's get in there.
Kill the child?
Correct. What is the punishment?
We're gonna have law. We're gonna have order.
To go in front of a jury and to
How can you not love Jeffrey? And I just realized this video's gonna fucking take an hour to upload. Because for some reason, videos will upload slow for me.
Yeah, we're gonna start with 25% male, 75% female. That way we can increase the population quick. And they're gonna be between the ages of 18 and 30. 31. Sorry, I'm 31.
I agree with the majority of women as opposed to men. I would want at least.
Nice and loud.
I would at least want at least 35% man, and like whatever percentage goes up with the women. I'm not good at math, so I'm just gonna say that fill out the rest with women. 16.
What is the landscape like in our country? What is the weather generally? It's crazy. We have mountains, we have lakes, we have farm fields that are just completely flat, and they're all divided into districts actually that are taxed equally. And what's the weather like? Oh, well, it's windy in certain areas, and it's warm in certain areas, and it's cold in certain areas. Does it have all 4 seasons? It's actually every single district's a different season throughout the entire year.
We have urban, we have country, we have suburban. You have everything that you need. You can go to anywhere you want, live in any single part of that country that you want. Whatever makes you happy, however you want to live, and that's where you can go. Like we have it, and as for the weather, all 4 seasons. We have cold.
Poppycock.
I'm not copying. I'm just saying this is what my country has. It is what it is. It has all 4 seasons. We have cold. We have hot. We have.
Let's talk about occupations. What are the 3 most important jobs in your country? Agriculture, for one. Professional business. Manufacturing.
Food industry, schools, and a good police force, so we can have a good community, a community that can actually thrive.
What famous person or close family member or friend would you pick as your vice president, and why? I would pick Jesse Ridgway, my brother. He is both close family member and also famous.
I would choose my father. My father has raised over 20 different kids in his entire life. He is a foster father. He's taken me and he adopted me and all my brothers. I know nobody who can make good decisions better than my own father, and he would
8
cover me,
minutes.
and he would teach me, and I would be able to rely on him, and he would be a great vice president for all of us.
I didn't know I could provide an explanation. I said why? Because my brother's a great businessman. I've known him all my life. I trust his integrity. I think that he's the most honest
I would pick Jesse too as my vice president, though. Who wouldn't? Let me know who you guys would pick as your vice president.
Both your countries, what we're gonna do about the water issue, where we have problems getting clean water to the residents in our homes.
In my country, we're not having a water issue. This is a new country. So, but if we do have water issues, we'll just take care of it when whatever is happening. Yeah, my country doesn't have a water issue either, so I'm a little confused in the question. This is a new country, sir. We have fresh water. We talked this late. Yeah.
Where do your platforms stand on the legalization of marijuana?
I think that the legalization of marijuana is very important. I think it is very relaxing. I think that the reason.
But again, you guys have to realize, marijuana, it can lead people doing, other drugs, make them want to try other, what's the word, what I used before, like hardcore drugs, Look at people who start off with pills, like when they get out of the hospital, they give you pain pills, you get addicted, then they end up doing cocaine and heroin, meth, they end up going up. Because it's harder to get the pain pills, but it's easier to get the, heroin and stuff. No, this is common sense right here.
Property or income tax?
So they only have one tax for the country, what would it be?
It would be a hybrid. So a lot of people here are aware of New Jersey property taxes and how they're through the roof. That system is broken. What I would say towards that is, since I do not have that great of a knowledge on which one would be worse and which one would be better, I would definitely go to my vice president to help me with that. And I would also hear from the people what they would have, what they would rather have.
You want to call him?
Huh?
You want to call him?
My father?
Yeah, your vice president?
Like right now. I don't think he would be into this right now.
Well, he's your vice president. Did you pick the wrong one?
No, I picked the right one. But when he's on the one where he has the job, I could confide in him, and I am 100% sure he would help me to guide the country into the direction it needs to go.
So chocolate or vanilla?
In my country, you can have both, all right? Like, you know what? Chocolate, I'm not going to make that decision, because some people like chocolate, some people like vanilla, and I'm not going to sway people with my opinion. I personally like twists, but if I have to give like a one-way answer, yes or no, like vanilla or chocolate, I'm going to say chocolate, because I mean, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, it's not like Charlie in the Vanilla Factory. There we go. Interesting. All right, I wanted to
Charlie.
the audience here.
Yeah, Charlie in the Vanilla Factory. Guys, come on, you gotta love Jeffrey. Go subscribe to this dude. I mean, he doesn't upload like a whole lot. Like, maybe once we get him to 1 million, maybe he'll start uploading more.
They kick so much harder than chocolate frosties when you're putting the French fries in them and everything. It's just amazing. You can do a lot. Like, I love chocolate too, but it's just vanilla has like this. I love vanilla milkshakes. It's just really good. Yeah. All right.
I've dipped fries in milkshakes.
Pretty concise closing statement.
For most of my stances, you have seen that I am for the people, I am for the women, I am for the children, I am for having a lot of fun too. Like, honestly, I'm all about fun and also being safe and being responsible. I am not a political man. I am just a person coming here to you and asking you for your vote, and I hope that I have your vote and love you guys. So I come to you as a member of the general public. Like, sure, I have a political background.
Honestly, though, I think, even though I'm a Republican, I might have to vote for Jeffrey just because, like, he's so confident in his answers. Like, he gave such confident answers and get confident. Not that Jason wasn't, but I don't know. I feel like Jeffrey would be more of a competent leader than Jason. That's the thing. Not like have to do with Republican or Democrats. Like I said, I'm basing who I think would do better, which I personally have to say I would think Jeffrey would do better.
So guys, we're doing this Survivor style. You're going to come over here. You're going to write who you're voting for and just give us a little something as to why you're voting for said person.
Sounds like he's for freedom.
Who would you guys vote for though, Jason or Jeffrey? Let me know in the comments.
Just because
I think Jeffrey's gonna win though, because just the way how he was talking, his answers, how confident he was. I think Jeffrey's gonna win, but I think it might be kind of close.
Honestly, I think he can do a good job being a leader. Also, his phone's old and his home button doesn't work. Gotta get him up to modern times.
He made a lot of good points. He made it sound like a place where I want to live. I mean, my gosh, you can smoke and weed. I mean, I don't smoke, but maybe I will.
I think he's more believable down
I can't even see.
where JT was more of a politician, and I just don't trust politicians.
JT's like a brother to me. He's very talented. My God, he could do anything. But Jason, in my heart, I think he deserves this. JT could have everything.
I'm surprised. It seems like majority so far are voting for Jason. I'm surprised.
I will say most of the points from me
Jason seemed super down to earth. I liked it. There's a couple policies he didn't really have a good answer on. I know me being Jeffrey's vice president, I got to vote for him. He picked me, which is a good call. And Jeffrey, throughout most of the debates, usually had a good answer for everything. He looked at it from a leadership perspective.
But you see, guys, it's not about Republican or Democrats. It's about who we do best. That's when you be voting for real president, though.
And I don't deal with that. And then, you know, if Trump can run a country anyway.
Trump has done good, though. Come on, let's be honest. I don't know why people hate Trump. Like, he's done good stuff. Yes, maybe some things he's done, maybe you don't like. Like, I'm not the hugest fan of him doing the whole wall thing. I will admit that. But besides that, he's done some good stuff, you know. I don't know.
Alright, we finally made it. It's been some vigorous debates here. Everyone's fought very well, very passionate for our country. We have two very different.
I don't care who wins. I want Jeffrey because I think Jeffrey, you know, the way he was talking, sounds so confident, but Jason because he's on the Republican side. I don't know. So it doesn't matter to me.
Read them off one by one. I believe whoever gets majority wins. We're trying not to have
Well, yeah,
any
that's-
controversy with the counting of the votes here. So
Yes, you
Tom's
should.
not here, so he can't dictate what a majority is.
is there any final thoughts you want to say to one another here?
Yeah, I just want to say may the best man win. What? He will. Yeah, he will.
Oh, he's a man.
Yeah,
So wins. Okay. Is anyone feeling extra confident?
No, I have no idea.
First vote for the next president of our country is Jason. Daddy Jason. 2 votes for Jason to be our glorious leader. 3 votes, Jason. Man of the people. Jason 2020. 4 votes, Jason. 0, Jeffrey. 5 votes, Jason.
I was shocked.
Jason. What's that, 6?
Yeah.
6 votes, Jason. JT.
Well, I got 1.
1 vote, Jeffrey. 6 votes, Jason. JT. 2 votes, JT. 3 votes, Jeffrey. 7 votes, Jason. We might be pretty much majority here. 8 votes, Jason.
I'm shocked.
9 votes, and the winner of an aye vote 12.
I mean, like I said, being a Republican, I have to be happy.
Jason Davis for Tomorrowland. Congratulations.
I was surprised. I thought Jeffrey would win. Come on.
Mike is making lots of big calls for this.
Like, how many of you guys? Come on, guys. You have to admit.
Money.
Jeffrey knew what he was talking about, so.
Congratulations.
1 minute, guys.
You're going to be leading us into the promised land.
Woo!
Or Tomorrowland, rather. What do
See you guys.
say?
Oh, please watch my paranormal video where I talk about paranormal place. No, I enjoy doing that.
You made the right choice, and I appreciate the
Maybe that being Halloween.
overwhelming support.
I hope he has like a Halloween themed competition. Like I said, you could do
Thank you for this opportunity.
pumpkin, or like, that could be something interesting, or maybe homemade costume. I don't know.
A lot of testimonials from the people is they thought you were very relatable, that you were going to represent them well, and I think it's just an interesting takeaway for all of us in this political experiment that the most relatable, most common person is
I think it would be fun to like being a debate though. I feel like I can do one.
We're committed to make your home your happy place at Raymore and Flanagan's Premier Days.
My job is the safety of my men. We're here to make it better.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you go out and vote. Remember to stay safe, especially getting all these people together for crazy mock debates. Guys, make sure you drop some likes, subscribe. If you want to see more stuff like this, drop some comments. If who you voted for, maybe there's more Jeffrey on the audience. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Love you guys to death.
I definitely would vote Jeffrey. I don't know you guys. Let me know in the comments as well who you vote for, or who would you vote for. I said, like I said, I rate Jeffrey talking. He sounds so confident. I mean, Jason did too, but like the way he gave his answers was really good. And Jeffrey's made me laugh too. How he just says things sometimes, you know. Like we would have law, we would have order. Like go subscribe to that dude, guys. Big Brother's channel. He also has a second channel called Other Jeffrey. He does reactions on there. Go check that one out too. But let's get him to 1 million subscribers because he really deserves it. He's a funny dude. He works hard. But yeah, I hope, like I said, I hope Jesse is smart and doesn't have fans come. I know it sucked, but you know, cases seem like they're going back up, and you don't want to risk it. New Jersey's up there on the charts. I don't know. Let's see. Last time we checked, I think New Jersey was like 9th that had the most. But Anyways, also Jesse did put on a Twitter video. Oh, I mean Instagram. On his story, made a little video. Was it yesterday, I think, or the day before? About this video today, and he was saying to be safe, telling us to be safe, and how they were being safe. But okay, New York is now number 4. They have 484K. Jersey's 1, 2. Jersey is still 9 with 218K. So just be safe, guys. So if you won't believe, look, you can count for yourself. California is still there. Anyone in the top 3 states, which is California, Texas is 2nd, Florida is 3rd. Please stay safe. Here goes. You guys can see us. New York and New Jersey. New York and New Jersey are right next to each other. So just be safe out there, guys. You know, it's not worth you. It's really not worth your safety. You know, as much as I love Jesse, and okay, the debate video wasn't too bad as I thought, but I don't know. Just feeling that's kind of making a mockery in a way of the debate. But anyways, follow me on my socials, follow comments, subscribe to Josh, subscribe to #AGP, subscribe to always_juggy. Let me know you guys' thoughts on this video in the comments. Who would you vote for? You know, who do you thought did better, Jason or Jeffrey? I'm curious. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you check out my other video uploaded today. And I will see you in the next video. Maybe afterwards. Peace.